Do the twist. Good morning. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian.
I'm Lauren.
And this is the bar practice. Lauren's maybe already warmed up those toes, but we'll start there first. So grab a chair, countertop, bar on the wall. Then we'll get started with our foot warm-up and more moves for the hips and strength as we go.
With that balance aid at your side, we'll start with our feet in parallel and just gently press our knees towards over our toes. As we're here, we have our shoulders stacked over to our hips, and we're rocking a little bit from side to side. So transfer weight into one leg and then to the other, and then come back to center and press those hips through, growing tall. Let's rise up and find a nice balance. Then stay on the toes and slightly bend the knees. Knees towards over toes again. Could we again rock a little bit side to side, transferring that weight, keeping the knees pointed forward. Then press up out of that and control the down. From here, we'll peel that first foot off the floor to get to that demi point. Push some weight straight down into the demi point, then use the toes to point. Lightly flex over the toes. Get back to point, and then demi. Heel connects, hip extends. Repeat on the other side. Feel that pull off the floor to that demi point. Push some weight straight down. Then get to the toes. Roll over the toes. Get back to point, through the foot. Heel connects, hip extends. From there, the knees will go over the toes. We'll find the demi point, press out, and then with the knees nice and straight, control the down. Let's throw in a little forward fold here. So standing up tall, we'll gently extend our head, neck forward, or up towards the ceiling, and then tuck the chin and start rolling yourself down. Stay as tight to the body as you can, coming through that forward fold position. Imagining there's that wall in front of you and that wall behind you. Good morning. And then once you're there, hang out for a second, try to straighten those legs, and then we'll stack one vertebrae at a time, pulling ourselves all the way back up to tall, and remembering that head is last to land on top. Come back to your balance aid. This time, from parallel, we'll turn our feet out for that first position. And again, we'll send our knees over our toes here, rocking a little bit side to side, transferring that weight, opening up those calves, Achilles, and then pushing into the floor and up, and continue pushing down to go up again. Find that balance up here, the knees straight, the hips forward. Keep the knees straight as the heels come down. We'll do that same foot warm up, peeling to that demi point, then using the toes to point. Gently flexing over those toes. Keep that inseam forward. Get back to the pointed foot, through, and then down. And on the other side, heel that foot up off the floor. Use the point. Flex over those toes. Then come back through the foot and connect the heel. With those knees or those legs pulling together, we'll pull ourselves down to that plie position. Then find a demi point rise. Maybe even find a balance here. Press up to tall, knees stay straight, heels descend. Great, turn those feet back to parallel. Let's do another little fold forward. This time we'll walk ourselves out to our plank. So we're folding ourselves down again, rounding, thinking about keeping those shoulder blades back even though we're rounding through that spine. Make the spine do the work versus the shoulders. Come on down, hang out, breathe. Then we'll walk ourselves out to our first high plank. Hands are under the shoulders, hips are back, feet are back, hips are tucked underneath you. Without moving, pull those hands towards the feet, both sides evenly. Now at the same time, squeeze the glutes, and at the same time, brace the core, and at the same time, keep breathing for 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to tip the tailbone towards the ceiling, lifting the hips up. Pushing the hips back, walking those hands towards the feet, ending up in that forward fold position. And then one more time, stacking ourselves all the way to tall. We have one more quick foot thing if we could, and that's from our first position. We'll point a single leg out to the side with that demi point. Inseam forward. Now use those toes to point, and then back to demi. Point, and demi. Repeat for 5 more times. Knees stay straight. Hips stay level. Inseam stays forward. I lost count because I was talking, but 3, 2, last one. And then place the whole foot down and pull yourself across and repeat on the other side. Knees straight, inseam forward, point and demi. Point and demi. Feel the bottom of that footwork, popping the elastics off of your ballet slipper or the top of your sock. Last 2 more. Feel that full point, knees staying straight, and then toe ball, heel come down. For 1, we'll pull ourselves down into that plie position. Find that light rise on those points. Maybe find a balance. Then press to tall and keep those knees straight as we slowly descend. Heel toe those legs back to center. Give it a little wiggle. And then
wiggle. Returning to the bar at the side or facing it the way I was there. And just let's explore one more plie position for today, being the 4th. So it takes that tendu from the side, the way Lauren had us in that 2nd position, and then rond or circle to the front, toe ball heel. Arm on the hip, arm to the side. From here, we'll plie, keeping the heels heavy, and follow with our stretch. Pull up those kneecaps nice and tall. Then descend in the plie, the arm may reach out front, and then full body stretch. Repeat 1 more, as low as you can go with the heels heavy, then as safe low as you could go, lifting up those heels, then connect heels, full stretch, and 1 more balance drill in the 4th. Take your time, bring those heels back down to the floor, point to the front, pull back to 1st, repeat on the other side. Rond to the side, circle to the front, toe ball heel. Hand could come with as we plie and stretch, squeezing butt cheeks and pulling up kneecaps. Then down and again, full stretch. 1 more time, feet heavy for as long as you can. Then get a little lower by lifting up those heels. Then connect to the floor, full body stretch, sharing weight between 2 points. Hold your balance, reset to the floor, toe point front, pull back to 1st, add some wiggles. We'll stay right at the bar, feet in the 1st position, slow tendu en croix. It's a flat foot to the front, from the flat foot to that demi, and pop those elastics off, like Lauren said, finishing with the toe. To bring the leg back, focus on pushing the hip forward. To the side, a flat foot, then the demi, then the point, the inseams facing forward, and pull back in. To the back, flat foot, demi point next, finish with the toes, pulling through to 1st. Then en croix remains in 1 more position out to the side, flat, demi, point, and then pull under. We'll hold our 1st flat foot balance here today at that ankle. So pull off the floor. We have our knees side, our hips forward. Test yourself with or without that bar and return to your 1st position. Turn yourself around. We do our hop, skips, and jumps and repeat the same thing on the other side. Flat foot to the front. Then our toe point, finish with the toes. Push the hip forward to bring the leg back. Then to the side, a flat foot. Demi point next. Finish with the toes and pull back in. To the back, straight leg. Toe point. Finish with the toes, and pull through. And then a flat foot to the side, the demi point next. Toesies. Pull in, and then pull up to the ankle. Hold for 4, squeeze your bum, knee side, test with or without the hands on your balance aid, and return to your 1st position. To the floor for the core.
We folded twice already, so now let's use our telescope. We'll extend that heart chest forward, spine stays long, slight anterior tip of the hips, so tailbone to the ceiling. And then when you can no longer keep that flat, we'll start rounding and roll, ending up back in that low forward folded position. Hang out here for a second. And now let's walk ourselves out to that plank 1 more time. With those hands under the shoulders and the feet back, tucking the hips underneath, let's do our X pull. Right hand pulls to left hip for 3, 2, then left hand pulls to right hip for 3, 2, now opposite hands to opposite hips, creating that X tension, also squeezing your glutes, also breathing for 4, 3, 2, tipping the tailbone to the ceiling, pushing the floor forward to lift the hips up, walk yourself back into that fold, and then again, engaging the muscles on the front and the back of the spine, slowly stack yourself all the way up to tall.
Awesome. Adjust the hair, take it out of your eyes, and from here, our port de bras series for the shoulders. Shrug once, but then no more shrugs. Let's place those shoulder blades low, and then take the hands reaching forward. Look at the hand, I'm looking at my right as I reach it to the side, and then nice and slow through center. Up in the middle. Look at the alternate hand here, so that's my left, and then nice and control down. Now we'll reach out to the side, so I'm going back to my right side as I look to my hand in the second position, and then bring it around to the front and trace with the eyes down. Then last time, out to the side, look to forward, and pull. Back down, and then let it flow away. Back to those bars for dégages, en croix. Dégage is a strike out front and pulling back. En croix, front side, back side. We'll do it twice, single repetitions, then doubles. Ready to go? Dégage front, dégage side. Dégage back and side. Now front and front, side and side, back and back, side and side. Then pull up. Find that ankle, stay on that flat foot, drive down, bum squeeze, extend those hips through, hold for our 4-second count, and then return to the floor back to that first position. Slip slide, risky business as you go, and then the same thing on the other side. It's a dégage, side, back, side, front, side, and side, back, and back. 2 more to the side, and then pull in, find the ankle. Flat foot is great. Challenge yourself on that demi-point rise. Feel free to use that bar. That's why we're here. Hold for a second longer, and then return to that first position. And shake. One more exercise here at the bar, so turn yourself around. You get over there. And here we go. This time, dégage, plie, dégage, plie, dégage, plie. Front, dégage, follow with the plie. Side, dégage, complement with our plie. To the back, plie like a piece of toast between 2 elements.
Bread.
Don't get burned. There we go. Then we're going to climb that leg, climb towards the knee. Hold that flat foot balance here. Ensure those hips are level. Squeeze your bottom leg, knee side, hips forward, rib cage over top. The list could go on, but let's focus on those for now. Switching up, switching up, switching up. Same thing, dégage front, side, back with the plie. Dégage, plie. Dégage, and plie. To the back, and plie, and side, and plie. Then climb, flat foot, find that retire position. The toe tips point down, the hips are extending forward, knee to the side. Balance by driving down and up to our first position. Integrating the core exercises with those bar exercises. It's to Lauren on the ground.
We'll revisit that forward fold. So gently rolling yourself forward. And again, all the way down, staying tight. Keep those hips stacked over top of those heels. So try to shift your weight to the forefront of your foot. Once we're here, we'll come down this time, coming down to hands and knees. Our 6-point position right now, our toes are tucked, hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips, and we'll slightly tuck under those hips as to brace the core. Without moving, pull your right hand to your right knee for 3, 2, then pull your left hand to your left knee for 3, 2, then pull both to the same side for 3, 2, and then relax. You should have felt some core tension building up there. Either stay there or let's try it without our knees on the floor. So hovering those knees off the floor, repeat. Pull right hand to right hip, 3, 2, then left hand to left hip, 3, 2, both hands to both hips for 5, 4, couldn't move you if I tried, 3, 2, now push forward and back on the floor, lifting those hips up, keeping the tailbone long as you walk those hands back to those feet, and then again, stack yourself up purposefully, one at a time. Start at the bottom, end at the top. Whew, take a second.
And time for those port bras shoulders again. From that first position, open to that second, arms down low, shrug just once, then anchor those shoulder blades on the ribs. And this time, reach forward and forward towards up, tracing with those eyes. Then out to the side, pull down through that gateway like through water, and then forward and up. Keep the rib cage forward, out to the side and down. And then reversing the direction, we'll go out to the side, pull on those armpits down as you bring the hands overhead, then down through first. Same thing, out to the side. As you reach overhead, pull the armpit low and pull back down in front. All right, moving on. Développé, enveloppé, Lauren's favorites. We'll be doing développés and enveloppés en croix. So in that first position, knee side to the front, leg under to the front, knee side and down, knee side to the point, then pull and point, knee side and down, knee side and back, first, back, knee side down, knee side to the side, pull in, point out, knee side. Now keep it there. Climb.
Can we do it again?
Climb towards the knee.
Later.
And from here, drive down, find that balance, squeeze your butt, challenge yourself in that demi point, and then return to the first position. Single repetitions for now, Lauren. I know it's nice and fun and juicy. We'll do it again, I promise, but nice and easy as we go. It's the knee side, the front, the first, the front, the knee side, down, knee side, to the side, pull, push, in and down, to the back of the ankle, then to the back, first, back, knee side and down, then knee side to the side, pull, point, knee side, stay there, climb the leg if that's available for you, stay the flat foot, or like Exhibit Lauren there, push the hips forward, find that demi point rise, and as much as you can, control that down. But what about more reps, says Lauren. I'm in. I like that too. So this time, a little quicker, singles, twice through. Making sense? Mm-hmm. All right. Knee side, front, first, front, knee side, down, knee side, side, first, side, knee side and down, knee side and back, first and back, knee side and down, knee side and side, first to the side, and repeat. Knee side, front, first, front, knee side, down, knee side, side, pull, push, knee side and down. Now find the back of the ankle to the back, first and back. And here we go. Last time to the side, first, side, knee side, stay there. Climb that leg, and attitude, Lauren, attitude, Lauren. We're gonna stay on that flat foot for right now. Have the foot line up with that lateral aspect of the hip, push the hip forward, keep that turn down, politely cramp those glutes, then return the knee side, and then back to our first position. One more time on the other side now. Single repetitions, twice through en croix with our développé enveloppé. Knee side and front, first, front, knee side, down, knee side and strike, pull, push, crisp movements here. Back of the ankle to the back, first, back, knee side and down, complete en croix to the side. Now one more time to the front. Pick up, point, pull, point, knee side down, pick up, point, pull, point, knee side and down. Back of the ankle to the back, first, back, knee side down, last time as a side, pull, push, stay there, climb the leg, gently find that attitude position. Cramp up the foot, 45 degrees or similar as we're pulling down, cramp the standing leg, use your balance aid, then return the knee to the side, push down, core on the floor.
All right, we'll come back to that telescope again. So revisiting that nice long spine, the light tailbone tilt to the ceiling, and then add that round to finish it out. Come back down to all fours, sixes first, and this time we'll get right away into all fours. So with those toes tuck, core brace, lifting the knees off the floor. Hold that tension. bowl of water on your back. Don't spill it as you flick a foot away, making it a 3-point hold for 3. 2, place that foot down, switch, flick, hold. Everything stays the same height and the same level. Switch again, hold. Keep that core tension, breathe underneath, hold. 3, 2, now everything, 4 points down, pull the floor together for 3, 2, then tailbone tilt the ceiling, hips lift, keeping that long spine as you walk those hands back, and then slowly stacking all the way up again to tall.
To tall. One more time with those port de bras shoulders, assembling your feet in first or second, whichever you prefer. From here, arms down low to the front, but then one arm to the side and look at it. Then return the hands to the front. Then open up to the side and look at it with one arm overhead. And then repeat, but look up this time. Look up, arm out to the side. One hand up, one hand to that side, tracing the eyes overhead and back, and then nice and easy, back through that gateway, and then shaking it out. Fondues, it's Christmas season, so maybe you have a chocolate fondue, Lauren's favorite, or a cheese fondue. We don't discriminate, but here in our bar class, to melt. So it's that plie action in a single leg out front, and then extend those hips through. Repeating en croix, it's to the side. Push those hips through, back to first. To the back, and press those hips through, and then to the side. And again. Now, repeat, but at that coup de pied. So off the floor, to the front, return knee side, hip through. Leg to the side, return off the floor, to the back of the ankle if you can remember, then to the back, return knee side, and then to the side, returning. One more time, stay there or climb, and now in that retire position, fondue to the front, knee side, to the side, back of the leg. This is that tricky one, and then knee side, and then lastly, there we go. Now find that flat foot attitude, stay there if that's challenging enough, or drive down. On those demi points, squeeze your bum, keep the ribs over those hips, find that nice balance, then return the knee side, then return to the first, and reset. Don't forget to wiggle, shake, slide. Don't hit your training partner. That wouldn't be very good. But repeating 3 repetitions of each variation with the fondue. Fondue on the floor, extend the hip through. To the side, extend the hip through. To the back, extend, and then to the side. Then climb the leg to that ankle position, coup de pied. Fondue to the front, knee side. Fondue to the side, knee side to the back, knee side, and then again. Repeat, stay there, climb the leg if available, and at that retire, fondue, knee side. Back of the leg, extend to the back and reach, and then to the side, find retire. Then gently find the attitude, stay here on the flat foot, challenge yourself appropriately to find that demi-point rise, and perhaps integrate some of those port de bras movements in that. Use your balance aid though, then return the knee to the side, and then to our first position. One more move standing, and then one more time for Lauren on the floor. Let's integrate that rond de jambe movement, circling of the leg, with the same fondue. So we'll do a bent leg, fondue to the front, and then stretch to the back. Bring a straight leg all the way through, finishing with the toe point. The leg stays straight as it goes through first, then it bends and open to the side and return to first. One more time, same direction to the front, and then stretch those hips, bring a straight leg all the way through, straight leg to the back, whip it around, and finish in first. Same thing, other side, pas de bourrée. Yay for more rond de jambes. Front, around, through that first gateway to front. Then straight leg to the back, open and first. One more time to the front, whip it around to stretch. Bring it through,
All this fondue
and
has got
then
me
to the
hungry.
back, and then to the front, and finish in the first position. We have a couple more bar moves, but one more core move for Lauren here. Finish it up with strength.
You pick either telescope or forward fold down. Don't do both. Distinctly do one to find yourself through that forward fold. Once you end up on the floor, we'll be performing one set of those side planks each side. So come on down. Elbow will be underneath that shoulder. Hips forward, knees bent, and knees in line with hips. Once we're there, that bottom shoulder's packed. We'll take that top arm and pull the rib cage away from the floor, feeling that bottom side oblique working. Now keep pulling and lifting those hips away from the floor. Hips push forward. Feel that tension on that bottom side lift you up. Now either stay here or extend that top leg, and then from that top cheek, lift and hold. Keep pulling yourself up to the sky. Feel the bottom side core working and reach long out that leg for 4, 3, 2, knee bends, hips come down, keep that rib cage up, and then gently relax. Spin yourself around, do the same thing on the other side.
Felt that sky hook, Lauren, I felt it.
That sky hook. So with the elbow under the shoulder, the knees bent, the hips pushing forward. Top hand, rib cage pulls away. Then keep lifting away to lift those hips up. We'll take that top leg if you'd like and straighten it out and then lift it from that back cheek. We're creating that nice long line down our body. Hips are forward. Obliques are pulling us up towards the sky. For 5, 3, 2, knees come together. Hips find the floor and then lightly relax. We'll flip to our stomach. If you want to go right down to the floor and do a push-up, let's do it. Chest and hips leave at the same time. And then bring those feet in. Get as close as you can, bringing your hands towards your feet. And then slowly stack up all the way to tall.
Excellent.
Whew.
One quick drill, one slow drill, then we'll read those comments and hopefully keep sharing some more. We'll be doing our frappes, so that's a first position, and then pull the heel to the front of the leg. From there, we'll strike the front, then pull the knee side. Strike the side, find the ankle to the back, and strike the back, knee side, one more. Now we'll go doubles, front and front, side and side, back and back, side and side. Now 3, front and front and front, side and side and side, back and back and back and side and side and side. Now in. Now petit pas montagne, we'll climb that leg fast as you can till the knee, then find attitude and maybe just extend that leg out front and hold for 3, 2, we'll pull the knee back to the side, find that first position. One more time, on the other side, same movements, get those frappes going, find those fast twitch fibers. Front, side, back, and side. Now 2 to the front, side, and side, back, back, side, side. Now 3, and 2, and 1, 3, and 2, and 1, back, and back, and back, side, and side, and side, and then petit pas montagne for what I perceive as 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, count of 8. Find that attitude, stiffen the leg out front, shoot energy out of those toes, then return the knee side, and nice and tall. Wiggle out those legs. We'll slow things down with our final port de bras, our rib roll here. Move the rib cage, stabilize through the core, and enjoy a nice sideline stretch. First position, feet. Arm down low, then tuck a chin like Lauren's done throughout the day. Flex, folding forward. Roll or round to the bar side of the room. Then lift up and over. Open up the rib cage to a brand new corner. And lightly side bend there. Circle the rib cage back to the front. Pull down on the ribs to lift up through the spine. One more time the other direction. It's a chin tuck, a flex. Rotate away from the bar for balance. Then lift up and over, keeping those armpits low. Enjoy the side bend and circle to the front and assemble tall. One more time, we'll switch sides. So again, move to the bar side first and then away from it second. Arm down low in a chin tuck. Flex the spine forward. Roll towards the bar side of the room. Then lift up and over. Strong low backs, mobile rib cages and spines here. And then our side bend. Circle to the front. Pull down to stay tall. Then return to the flex. This time roll away from the bar. Armpits stay low. We're driving the action of the shoulder here with the rib cage. And then completing that circle to the front and then to tall. Our half-hour bar practice goes by pretty darn quick here live on Thursday mornings. So to our patrons, to our members, and those members or YouTubers at large, thank you very much for joining us here, either live, Thursday mornings at 8:15, or in the archive thereafter. I'm Ian.
I'm Lauren.
Together, we stay strong with our bars and our kettlebells. Look forward to training with you soon. Stay tuned to that link letter, subscribe, like, share. Thank you very much for being here today. We'll do it again as Lauren graciously sets up that plie. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Bye.